Never half butt. Use your whole butt. Happy Tuesday. Is it another Tuesday? Man, all my days run together and I have a hard time keeping track of everything. And this is the lie that we tell ourselves, that when you become an adult, you're like, next week, everything will calm down. It doesn't ever happen. It's not, that's just not, it just isn't what happens. It just doesn't happen. And I actually learned last night, part of my problem is that at night, I think to myself, well, if I spend my evening doing all the things that I wasn't able to get done earlier today, then tomorrow I'll be ahead and I'll be caught up and I'll be okay. But that never happens, ever. All that happens is that I spend my evening when my girls are in bed doing stuff I don't really want to do, instead of taking time for myself during the only time that I am not constantly needed by my kids and everybody else. And then I just go to bed late, and then I just feel more tired the next day, and I'm not ahead and I'm not caught up, because there is no such thing as being caught up. Because when you're an adult, your to-do list is never
ending. So it's just bad altogether. It's just bad. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all these people we have. We have DJ BJ. We've got Timmy. We got Collaboration. We got Mactastic. We got VT, who's been playing Super Meat Boy and Super Meat Boy 3D. My hands hurt. My bad. You know what? And we have Strong and we have Chaos, who is already causing chaos. Good chaos. Good chaos. You know, I saw that announcement and I was like, huh. But it did not do anything for me on my insides. I don't know. I loved Super Meat Boy. I love platformers, like crazy platformers like that. I think that's super fun, but it's really only fun for so long. And then after a while, you're like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't. It's just too much. I'm just dying too many times. It's just too much. It's too much. Chaos is like, I'm feeling better. It's kind of like that scene in K-pop Demon Hunters where she's like, how is this helping? And Mira's like, it's helping me a lot. I mean, it might be helping for some people, but you know what? That is the point. If I can bring happiness into one person's day with a stream of mine, then that is worth it. But, however, do y'all want to see what I pulled out of my garden today? I posted a picture of it on my, oh, you know what? I'll wait till my voice over is done because I can turn that into YouTube short and people will be heckin' confused if they watch my YouTube short and they're like, what the heck? And we have Hayes and we have Wolf. I love that. Oh yeah, command. That was so great. That was such a great time. I think we were playing Among Us during that clip and, you know, I have learned I cannot play Among Us on live stream. Because all it does is just bring in like a whole bunch of 12-year-olds into my chat. And all of them are like, can I play? Can I play? Can I play? Can I play? And at first I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. But they're super impatient. They don't wait around for people to like actually figure stuff out. And if they get mad, they just quit. And then they leave all of us just hanging. It's ridiculous. So I don't stream Among Us anymore. We used to do like community streams sometimes, but no, I have learned my lesson. And then they all joined my Discord, and like I'm sure they are sweet kids, but I do not need a whole bunch of 12-year-olds in my Discord. No, thank you. It just changes the vibe, you know what I mean? So, but I can't make my Discord 18 plus because then that gives the wrong idea. So it's not that I want my Discord to be 18 plus. It's just I got this giant spike of people joining my Discord, and I'm not lying, they're like 12.
And then they start like, bless them, but they start like spamming crazy things or like weird memes and things that I don't understand because I'm 39. So I'm like, okay, that's funny. Okay, that's cool. But it's really not because I'm just like, this is my thing. Okay, I'm going to show you guys what I pulled out of my garden. Are you ready? So, no, I'll show you first. This is a 4-pound sweet potato. Is that not the most giant root you've ever seen in your life? Not edible, probably. If we were in an apocalypse, it probably would be. But it is 4 pounds. 4 pounds. 4-pound sweet potato. It is bigger than my head. So, a little backstory. So, my daughter's room, Charlotte's room, faces the right when the sun comes up. And so her room all day is filled with sunlight. And it heats up her room and it's crazy. And so I've gone through so many different options of trying to shade her windows. We even got some of those like ad. I beg your pardon. I thought there was an ad that ran during my starting soon screen. Whatever. Okay. Well, there's going to be an ad. I'm sorry. Yeah, Wizard. Look at my sweet potato. It's 4 pounds. I don't like sweet potatoes, actually. And this is a decorative, like the plants we got were, I know, you know what? I saw a Ferris wheel. No, not guacamole, sweet potato. Holy sweet potato. No, I'm kidding. I kid. So I just saw a Ferris wheel. We went to the library the other day and I just saw a Ferris wheel. So there's some sort of like fair. I don't think it's the state fair, but it's some sort of fair type setup thing. Anyway, so some backstory. I decided we got some of those custom like shades that they put on the outside of your house to shade from the sun. And those are nice, but they definitely don't block out a lot of the sun. And they block out hardly any, actually. I feel like it was kind of not worth the money. But anyway, but it's just, she has a really tall window that's curved up at the top. And so we were trying for so long to figure out how to block the sun. And so just but because the roof slants over by the curve, we can't just put a giant, my thing was to put a big curtain rod and just put huge floor to ceiling curtains. But because the roof slopes right next to her curve, we can't put a curtain rod up at the top. So I had the brilliant idea last summer to grow some sort of vine up against that window, trellis it up against that window and create shade. So we found some sweet potatoes and that's what we did. We actually did that for the last 2 springs. And the first time we did purple sweet potato leaves and then one green, and we kind of intermixed them up on the trellis. And that looked really pretty, but I wasn't good at trellising and I didn't know what I was doing. So it was a good first try. And then this last spring, we got 2 green sweet potato plants and they were as happy as can be. Obviously, their leaves were enormous. I mean, it was like perfect conditions because we had netting. We had some crops, some tomatoes and some bell pepper plants kind of in front. And so we had this netting situation. So they got kind of shaded, but they also had like full sunlight. So they were as happy as can be. And so anyway, I had no idea they were literally growing roots, like root vegetables under that soil. I found 4 of them this morning. This one was the biggest one, but I found 4 that were probably about half this size. As I've been digging up the front garden area and getting ready to put new netting up and all this stuff, I was digging out these T-bars that I had used to do some trellising. And I kept coming across these slivers of like something. And I was like, what the heck is this? Yeah, they were pieces of sweet potato. I was putting my shovel down and like chopping off pieces of sweet potato. So we have 4 giant decorative sweet potatoes. This is a final boss. This is not just a regular sweet potato. This is a final boss root vegetable, okay? Anyway, so I grew shade and apparently also grew these massive sweet potatoes. So yeah, that was a surprise. Especially as like a whole homeschooling thing. It's like, look at the science that's been happening right under our feet. So now I went out there today and I was trying to get Andrew to help me with something. And I was like, dude, I just found another sweet potato. I swear that wasn't even there yesterday when I put up the thing. And then he was like, dude, I'll bet there's sweet potatoes throughout the whole gardening area. And I was like, maybe. So I started digging around and I found another one. So we found 4, but that was the most behemoth. That was the biggest one. I mean, it's not edible. Like, it's probably really bland. I don't like sweet potatoes in general, but it's probably really bland. Like, we looked it up and decorative sweet potato vines are not super. I mean, you can eat them. They're not going to hurt you. But I had no idea. No idea. I can totally afford to just hop over to Texas for a behemoth-sized spud. All hail the behemoth-sized spud. Oh, I should. Oh my gosh, you're totally right. We've got this guy in our church congregation that is like a gardener supreme. I should text him right now or else I'm gonna forget. Okay, then help her go potty. That doesn't matter.
I need to go. She said, I need to go potty, and Mama said that that's an emergency.
No, Sissy can handle that. Aha! Vindicated. Okay. Let me find his. Look at this sweet potato we found. Maybe I should. I was actually thinking about it. I was like, man, maybe we should enter it in some sort of competition or something. That is a great idea, collaboration. I don't know if he knows it's me, though. Auden is having a hard time allowing Charlotte to be, like, in charge for the first hour of my stream. It weighs 4 pounds. That is a Texas-sized sweet potato, if I've ever seen one. You could, I guess that's true. You could make them into fries and then you can just season them or whatever. Put a hat on it, worship it when Kalulu isn't available. It's actually got that little like sprout part that you could absolutely sit a little hat on. If it wasn't gonna go bad, I'd put it on my desk back there, or my like thing back there. I'd put it like right there, because I gotta put my Metroid and my Silksong artwork like up on my wall. And I used to have a Metroid artwork right there, but I want to hang it. And that's on my to-do list, flipping me and Anders stuff so that you guys can see my artwork up here and then Anders stuff is in the background of his videos. So with enough epoxy, it could last forever. It does. It kind of looks like it has a face. It's kind of gross. Oh my gosh. Anyway, it was a huge surprise this morning. And Ander was like, dude, we got to dig up this whole garden area because it's probably filled with sweet potatoes. And he's probably right. But here's the thing. So I think they probably do eventually. I'm not a gardener, but it has this little like vine coming out of it. See this little guy right here? So it's got this little vine coming out of it. And so that's how they've been growing, is like they've just been like, I guess the sweet potatoes themselves grow these little vines and then they grow another one and then they grow another one. I mean, it's a vine plant, but I just had no idea that these were growing underneath our soil. Ah! Hey, it's Cherry! See my sweet potato I just pulled out of my garden this morning? It's giant. This is a boss sweet potato, okay? It's not edible, probably not. I mean, that's not true. It is edible, but it probably doesn't taste very good. I don't like sweet potatoes anyway, but I found this in my garden this morning. 10 out of 10. Okay, so that is my exciting news for the day. I don't think I have any other exciting news other than the fact that my dad is coming next week and I'm so excited. I actually asked him, he said he saw Project Hail Mary and he really enjoyed it. We have not watched it. I haven't read the book. I haven't even watched a trailer. I want to go in totally blind. So he already watched it. He and I might go see it next week. He might be willing to go see it with me again. But we have talked about taking the girls to go see. It kind of does. It looks like a rutabaga or almost like a radish. I don't know. But we have talked about taking the girls to see the Mario Galaxy movie, because I text messaged him this morning and was like, are you like into that? And he said it wouldn't be my first pick, but I'd love to take the girls. So, okay, so here's where we are. Tara has transformed into a Dr. Seuss character. And I've now finally had the opportunity to choose my party. Like, I'm not forced to use parties that they think I should. Everybody's at a level, Cyan and Sabin are level 14, Celeste is level 12, Edgar is level 13. I mean, and I fought, what's his name? Kefka yesterday, and it was close, but I did it. So Tara has now transformed into a Dr. Seuss character. That's what she reminded me of. She looked like Thing 1 or Thing 2, but she was pink. Anyway, so she reacted to the Esper. She transformed into something obviously magical, and then she like flew away. So now we're all sad because Tara is missing and we feel like it's kind of our fault. So now I have an actual like party. So And I met Gao. Gao is confusing to me, but whatever. And I like Locke a lot, but he doesn't, I mean, maybe I could steal cool things from people with him, but he doesn't seem worth it to have in my party because if it's time to like, let's get down to business, I don't feel like Locke is my person. So does this mean, okay, I'm thinking out loud here. So can I, this is rhetorical. Can I like leave out of the door? Can I, oh, everything's fine now. Everything's fine. Like everybody's cool. Everybody's, oh, I didn't realize I'm, what physics are weird. I was just gonna start opening chests, but I'll bet this is a game. The chest in the back corner is the only one that's locked. Wonder if there's a way to open it. In the back corner? This one? Can I unlock all these? This is just all free for the taking? Oh, they're like, hey, we know that it's now time to get down to business, so let's give you a lot of stuff. I never read the book either of Project Hail Mary, but I did like The Martian. I thought The Martian was really great. I read The Martian way late. I feel like I read it after the movie came out, I think. Just because, oh, I don't have a mini map anymore. Can you toggle that? Hello. Oh, this is an inn. Can you toggle the minimap on or off? Or is it just... Oh, and I went to like the adventure school, which was cool, which was helpful. I appreciated that. Oh, that's a sign for... This guy reminds me of like Dumbledore with short hair, his little purple robe and his little purple hat. He reminds me of Dumbledore. Well, now I'm gonna check every bucket I come across. Okay, she has a great sword. He's got mithril claws. He's got this thing. He has a mithril spear. Chain flail. Dang, Celeste wielding a chain flail? That's pretty cool, Celeste. Not gonna lie. Yeah, my dad will be here the first full week of April, which I'm super excited about. Like I said, like I have said, I'm not sure how streams will work as far as that. Then, you know, we're just gonna kind of have to play it by ear. Shoot, 86? Okay. Hold on. That's attack 70? Dude, I will take that chain flail. Just one, please. Okay. Oh, you know what? Before I leave, I need to take... What is this? Welcome. Oh. Oh. So these are all... Okay. Yeah, see, I need to pull stuff... Okay, so in my party, I can't access my other people. So if I want to pull relics off of people, I have to go... How do I pull relics from people? Because, like, I want to give fairy rings to some of these people, but they're already equipped on, like, Gao and stuff. But how do I change... I can't pull them off of people? It seems kind of dumb. I've taken 20,973 steps. I'm sorry. This is a legitimate question. I apologize. I should have expressed that. Can I pull... Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can if I go in here. Hey, it's Scarecrow. I think you go talk to them and swap them in. See, that's what I wondered, but that's a dumb way to do it, but okay. That's fine, I guess. Oh, I do see the little bed sign right there. This house is the one. Okay. I don't know who has, well, he has a fairy ring. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I'm going to pull Locke and Gao, and then I'm going to pull all the stuff. Oh, but Tara's wearing one too. Okay. Yeah, see, he has iron armor. We're going to give him leather armor, and then we're going to take this fairy ring. And we're also going to remove that and this. Oh, wait, what is... I don't think Locke has any items that I can... Plumed hat, leather armor. Okay, yep. Yep, please. Okay, I want Celeste. I want Edgar. I want Cyan. And I want Sabin. Okay, now I can equip stuff. See, now she gets a fairy thing. I have one fairy ring. Okay, he has... What is his gauntlet? Oh, no, that is the gauntlet. Fairy ring. Prevents poison and darkness. Prevents berserk and confusion. Cool. I will take that. Okay, he has a fairy ring. Hyper wrist, a studded bracelet that radiates mysterious power, boosts the wearer's strength. Sure, that sounds cool. Okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to go now. I read PHM. What is PHM and the movie? Oh, Project Hail Mary. I'm a bit sad the movie isn't live up to the book. Oh, like is different? Martian was really close to the book. Interesting. See, I enjoyed both. I enjoyed the book The Martian and I enjoyed the book and the movie. But they did change like the entire ending for the movie from the book. But whatever, it's fine. Oh, what's back here? Oh, shields. Magus hat. Iron helm. I will buy this. Yes, please. This saxophone. Amazing. Okay. I think I'm good now. Can he wear an iron hat or iron helm? No, he cannot. Okay. All right. Yes, then I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. You know, and I was just thinking about the conversation we had yesterday and the conversation I had with my sibling. Was it yesterday that we had this conversation? Or maybe it was Friday. The conversation about graphics in games and like what is the future of gaming, you know? All these companies seem to think that we really want like crazy, amazing graphics. But the reality is there are so many limitations with that. If you only make a game, if you make a game that can only be played on something like the PlayStation 5, and then you make the PlayStation 5 cost $800, you're cutting out so many people that can potentially be your audience, right? And so like I keep thinking of consoles and like what it means for the gaming industry and how each console has to like have better graphics and be better this and better this and better this. But it's like, think about the Switch 2 launch. The Switch 2 catalog is actually kind of embarrassingly small for a console that costs over $500. When you look at it, it was really only like Mario Kart World, DK Bonanza, and Pokopia, which are like their three main, forgive me if I'm missing something, but I mean, they didn't even have a Zelda title to drop with it. It's like, you're just, all the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct was, look at this amazing game that you can already play on your Switch 1, but now you can play it on your Switch 2, and it looks slightly better. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Breath of the Wild and the Tears of the Kingdom graphics are amazing. They look really, really incredible. But that's not worth $500. That's a $500 console. It's fine the way that it was. It doesn't, it's so odd. Yeah, see? Graphical fidelity is unsustainable because eventually you're gonna get to a point where your game consoles cost over $1,000 and very few people can actually afford them. Oh yeah, that's true, Age of Imprisonment, but I mean the next big actual Zelda title that has like a full-on storyline that isn't just a brawler, you know what I mean? And I know that I'm sorry, I misspoke. I know that Age of Imprisonment does have a storyline. Real quick, side thing. Where am I going? I don't remember where we were supposed to. Oh, we went to the west. Somebody give me a direction. I'm sorry. I can't remember where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to go? They said I remember them talking and saying that she flew to the west. Oh, that's right, a chocobo. I don't know what what's the point of a chocobo stable at this point? So are we, okay. We're supposed to find our way to the west. We're supposed to cross the ocean. Luckily, these guys take me 5 seconds to take down because they're weak sauce. They're weak lettuce. Next Zelda that plays like Zelda is a ways out, probably. Well, and that's another thing too, is these remakes. I have mixed feelings about even an Ocarina of Time remake because as awesome as okay. Is Bubby okay? Okay. Because even though I love Ocarina of Time a million times, I don't feel like a remake is necessary because we're also watching what happened. Gold Bear? Okay. I don't feel like it's necessary because I'd rather have them just make new games. It seems really silly to spend all this time and money on remaking a game already and just being like, look, now you can play it on this $500 console when it's like, that's cool, but I could also play the old one that's really nostalgic on my other one that is not $500. I don't know. I have a lot of, and maybe it's because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is and remake is kind of clouding my judgment because I don't really love what they did with those ones. Like I love some things about it, but I don't love other things. So I don't know. Everything is just rehashes of rehashes of rehashes of rehashes of the same things. And that's why I choose indie games most of the time. Okay, yeah, I remember them saying words, but because I remember them saying something, but because I had a break from yesterday to today, I need a reminder. Where are we going? Like, what is to the west? Were we supposed to go to the castle first? I feel like Edgar said something about going to the castle first. That's it. Thanks, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. I don't know how this can help us. Can the castle also become a submarine? Watch, it totally will. Ah, this is just like old times. I'm gonna wander around for a bit. Right, because we're totally in a hurry, but it's fine. That's right, he was born here, right? I was born here. Oh, these are staircases. Unusable staircases. Okay, got it. Yeah, I couldn't remember who said it, but anyway, I don't know. It's just an interesting thought because with all this talk of like Requiem, Resident Evil and all this stuff and all this talk about games and their graphics and Unreal Engine and all that stuff, it's like Scarecrow said, it's not sustainable because because inevitably you need really fancy crate. Oh, I did not realize these were doors. Oh, yes, I did. Are these all for Edgar? Oh my gosh, I think they are. Okay. Apparently I wasn't here because I took the... I opened the chests. I hope Sabin... Just be quiet and take it. Oh, antidotes, 25. I'll take them all. Okay, maybe I'll take 40. That's fine. Oh, holy water. I do need holy water. Like, this is the time to, like, legitimately load up on stuff. Eye drops. Yeah, I was like, I don't understand. Tools? Who's gonna use tools? These are cheap tent. Oh, it's because I'm the king. These are cheap tents. Usually they're like 1,500, 1,200. Okay. Oh, yeah, we need a bunch of these. Wow, well, that cleared me out. Awesome. Glad I found 5 grand. Hiding somewhere. See, Wolf is excited because I didn't play it the first time and my N64 is long gone. Okay, that makes sense. You're right. So when they do a remake, then obviously if people haven't played it yet, then they don't have the same nostalgia factor. So I get that, because anybody that is going to play like Final Fantasy VII, the original, after being a gamer up until now, it's not going to be the same. It isn't going to be the same, you know, technological marvel that it was back then, you know? So that is understandable, but it does kind of lead me to just question and be like, what is the goal here? Like, what is the goal of the gaming industry to move forward? Because I think a lot of their decisions are backfiring. And then when you look at, I just listened to a video about I didn't understand what this meant, but the whole AI NVIDIA situation where they basically turn on, like with it turned on, they make the characters look worse. I don't understand what's going on in these focus groups that these game devs and these like CEOs are having. I just don't understand it. It's just because it's like, yeah, okay, one game with ultra realistic graphics is really great, but you can only put one of those out every 4 to 5 years. Why would you focus so much time and effort on making games like that for a console that costs now $700 to $800, that is so out of reach for so many people? It just doesn't really make sense. Also, Salty, how are you? Happy Tuesday. He's like, oh, I could sit here and feel what Edgar feels. Nothing can ever really be the same, not after what happened. Ellipsis. Flashback. Tonight, worst he's been, so if he should. Well, this is parents. Get the parents out of there. This is always get the parents out of there. They always have to kill the parents. It's like storytelling 101. Get the parents out of there. Is that why Sabin left? I wonder if that's why Sabin left. I mean, having been a person that, now being a person that has lost a parent, I can tell you that nothing is ever the same after that. And you always think your parents are going to be around forever, but they aren't. The Empire had his dad poisoned? Oh my gosh. Oh, so their mom died after they were born, and so it was just them and their dad. Wow. Empire of Murderers. How long ago did this happen? Let's forget this crazy kingdom and live our lives how we want to. You said you didn't want to be a king, right? A life of freedom. What do you think would happen to Figaro if both of us left? There'd be no one to take the throne. Dad was counting on us to take care of the kingdom. Sabin, let's settle this with the toss of a coin. Dad gave me this one. If it's heads, you win. Tails, I win. What does it do? Fall on its side? The winner chooses whichever path he wants. No regrets, no hard feelings. Oh, so they toss the coin and for each of them? Like each one tossed the coin? Welcome to the club. We decided to not make t-shirts. The DSSL 5 filter that washes out all the atmosphere and gives everybody TikTok glamour lighting. Yeah, the video that I watched talked about how it looks like the guys on the internet that are like, this anime character or this video game character isn't hot enough. So look, I made AI to make her look hotter. That's what it looked like. And I was like, ugh, what a terrible decision for gaming. It just seems so odd. It just seems so strange that they would. Oh, 10 years. That little shrimp has grown into a whopping lobster. And you're a king crab. We're brothers. Sabin, do you think Dad would be proud of me? Don't you ever doubt that. I'm sure he's beaming with pride wherever he is. That reminds me of that Gravity Falls episode where Seuss is like, oh yeah, so then you can be with Granddad in heaven. And she goes, no. His abuela, she looks down and she goes, he is not there. It makes me laugh every time. Like, I shouldn't laugh, but it does make me laugh. 10 years. Okay, so how old are these fellas at this time? Are they like in their 20s? No, because Sabin seems a little old. I mean, I don't know. They looked the same. They didn't look like kids. Time flies fast. No, tossed once. Heads, Sabin wins. Tails, Edgar wins. Edgar is playing Sabin won. Got it. Here's to a couple of confused grown-ups. Drink. Here's to Dad, to Mom, and to Figaro. That's sad. Oh my gosh. My children cannot. Hold on. Okay, what age were they? Sorry, my 11-year-old is not stepping up to the plate. Hey, it's Gail! How old were they? How old are they now, I guess? 27. Dad died when 17. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, they don't seem like they're in their 40s, but they also don't seem like they're just 20 either. They seem in between. Oh, thanks. I must have pushed a... Oh, there it is. Got it. Thanks for that. Okay. Oh. Hey. I still remember that time, you know. My word, was I furious with you? I think I learned an important life lesson that day. Okay, so the Castalian Empire has already overthrown all 3 of the other nations on the southern continent. It's only a matter of time before they make their way up here. Well, we can dive into the sand. I'm not saying that that's a great thing to do, but like, that is a thing. Bubby, are you done? Let me go help my toddler because I think she's having some struggles. Hold on. Okay. I mean, I look at it as Figaro, but I don't think it's supposed to be pronounced Figaro Castle. I could be wrong, though. I could totally be wrong. It looks to me, it sounds a lot more regal to say Figaro Castle. Okay, oh my gosh. Charlotte is supposed to be, like, in charge for an hour, but if she closes her door, she can't hear my little one asking for things. And if she has to go to the bathroom, like, Charlotte needs to be able to hear that. Okay, I think we took the long way around. Forget that I can run. The advanced weapons and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. I think I knew that, actually. I remember talking to that fella. It's Tuesday, innit? It's Shane in my chat. How's it going, Shane? And when my sister was talking about the future of games and basically like the future of Unreal Engine stuff and all of that, it's like a character that has 1 million polygons is going to look almost identical to one that has 2 million polygons, but it takes way more effort to like utilize. And actually, I also learned, because I've always kind of wondered, like with Horizon Zero Dawn being as beautiful as it is, I'm like, why don't movies look like this? Why don't movie graphics look like this? Why do games and movies still look so different when the animation is so good? And our animation is so much better than it used to be. And it's because games have to render in real time. And I didn't think about that. In a movie, you can render it and then it's just done. But in a game, you have movement, you've got the characters moving, the bad guys moving, the background is moving, everything is moving. And so you can't have these unbelievable, you can't have like Transformer graphics in a video game because of hardware limitations. And you have to, like, it has to render in real time. And I just hadn't thought about that. So if that's the case, then why not? Why are we trying so hard to be like, well, yeah, look, these are the most realistic graphics ever, but you got to have an $800 to $1,000 PC plus $1,000 plus PC to play it. It's like, okay, give me my pixel games. Look at what's it called? I always want to call it Deltarune. Undertale. Undertale is pixel art and has this massive fandom because the story is good. It was a unique experience and it touched people in a way that big AAA games don't. That's not to say the AAA games are bad, but games like that aren't sustainable. And if we're being honest, those AAA games, like the gaming industry needs indie games because those AAA games can't come out fast enough. So gamers need indie developers or else we'd run out of things to play. I mean, we just have to, yeah, it's like every single hour or every frame of a Transformer movie takes like 100 hours to render or something like that. And I just never realized that's how it worked. Okay, whomst do I talk to get out of here? Like it said something like, oh, I saw a girl blaze across the sky like she'd been shot out of a cannon. It looked like she was headed toward the mountains in the west. Can you help me get to the west? If only you could have seen the look on Kefka's face as we sank into the sand. Yeah, I'll bet that was pretty great. Also, I need to know how to get over to the west. You can go... Whoa, this is a basement I have not been in yet. Lots of orders to submerge this month. I can take you to the desert beyond the mountains if you like. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that... dangerous. Ooh, I'm so excited about that one. I've had my eye on that one for a while. I think that one looks great. And I love that your protagonist is like an old dude. I think that's great. I'm excited about that one. Oh, we are. Oh, but we're diving in the desert. We're not going over the ocean, but we kind of are a desert submarine. Kind of sort of called it. Just a little bit. Here we are, and did we just like, I mean, it almost feels like we just Patrick Star like moved the cast. We did. Just like, I mean, it like dived, but like what? What a bizarre way to transport. Okay. Wait a minute. What is down this way? Have I gone down this way before? Is this prison? I'm Lone Wolf the Pickpocket. Was this all here beforehand and I just didn't know about it? Because I demand to see Edgar. How dare they keep us in this stinking pit? Is Goldman, is it a Metroidvania? Or is it just a platformer? Just a side-scrolling platformer? I can't remember from the ad. Yeah, the alleged. Oh yeah, we are up here. Oh, and I bet the baddies are worse. Yeah. My children arguing. All right, well, we know they don't have over 400 life. Or 338 life. Got some dried meat for our feral youth. Child. Who's way back in nurse. Oh, this is... Okay, well, I'm gonna run around and fight for just a minute because that's what you gotta do when you come to a new place. You gotta run around, you gotta do a couple fights. That is indeed a vulture. I don't know how much their regular attack does. Celeste! That was not a lot. That's why the cutscenes and in-game graphics used to be so different. Yeah. Yep. Although I will say that for some reason, well, I guess not for some reason, I guess it's because pre-rendered cutscenes versus rendered cutscenes. I had a really big problem with that in Final Fantasy VII Remake because all of Final Fantasy VII Remake looks amazing. All of it. And then, and I'm not saying this cutscene didn't look amazing, but there's a cutscene that happens when you're in the Shinra building that is absolutely stunning, but none of the characters look the same. They all look so different. And it's because it is a pre-rendered cutscene that plays out more like a movie, and the characters look totally different. Cloud looks different, Tifa looks different, they all look different, and it bothered me so much. I could not stop thinking about it for so long. I was like, why would they do that? Cloud doesn't look he looks like a girl. I mean, he's feminine anyway, but he looks like Tifa in this cutscene. It was so jarring to have them look so different. It was very odd. It was very, very strange. Engulfs all enemies in a spirit. Did I do that right? That was crazy. Wow, that didn't even kill him. Wow, dang. And I feel like the same thing kind of happened in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. There was like a cutscene at the very, very end after like the big reveal happens and everything happens. There's a cutscene at the very end. And once again, I remember being like, they didn't fix it. He doesn't even look the same. He looks so different. His nose is more narrow. His eyes are closer together. He looks, and then of course it just looks like a movie. It doesn't look like a game scene. It looks like a movie, but they look so much better throughout the whole rest of the game. And I guess it just boils down to rendering. But still, I just was like, I prefer the rendered version. Like his he just doesn't look as good. He just doesn't look as good in those I think it's pre-rendered. I think they're pre-rendered cutscenes. Oh yeah, and the Cosmo Canyon Planetarium. Like, I was so excited about Cosmo Canyon. That was one of my all-time favorite, most exciting. Like, that was one of the things I was looking forward to the most. Oh, bust out a little drill and the hard hat. Gotta be safe. Gotta be safe. Gotta wear the hard hat. Reminds me of that Bluey episode when Muffin's like, I got wavies. I got wavies. Yeah, the CGI is pre-rendered. Right. So the gameplay is real time and they look so much better in the gameplay. They just look like, I mean, they kind of look like, they look more like real people when they're beautifully sculpted and like whatever, real people in the gameplay, but in the pre-rendered cutscenes, they look like cartoon characters. They look like anime characters. I was not down, but it's okay. Like, whatever. It was just shocking. It was just very jarring. When I first experienced it, I was so confused and I was like, are other people noticing this? Like, this is crazy. They look completely different. But, I mean, obviously everybody saw it, but did they care? I don't know. It bothered me a lot because I was just like, whoa, here we have all these amazing graphics, and yet we can't even make the characters look the same. I don't know. Okay. But you know what? I don't understand hardware limitations. I don't understand how all that stuff works. So it's very easy for me to be like, why did they do that? That's insane. I don't know how it works. So all I'm saying is they just looked really different, and it was just kind of surprising to me. I just couldn't believe. I don't know how you're supposed to do a diagonal. Outcast, thank you. But apparently I did it, because probably different artists. Yeah, that's probably true. I actually remember hearing that Gollum, the reason they started using Andy Serkis in a motion capture suit was because they had all these different animators working on Gollum, but the person in charge could tell who animated which scene. He could see different artists' like style come through in each scene, and they were like, he's too different. Every scene he's different. So, I mean, he's similar, but he's too different. And so that's when they were like, okay, well, what if we just use Andy Serkis then? What if we just use his features and put him in a motion capture suit? And then that way we have like an actual model to use. And it worked. It was great. That's probably what it is. I love this Rising Phoenix. That's cool. I just don't like putting it in because it makes me nervous. Look at that. All. Y'all should burn. Y'all look very flammable. Yeah, knew it. Knew it. I will say, though, that the cutscenes in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake are gorgeous, and the gameplay's gorgeous, and the battles are amazing, and everything about it is so pretty. Which is why I feel so sad that they made some of the changes they did. It just didn't do it for me, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah, this will be my new go-to. I don't know if I did that right. I feel like I'm gonna say that every single time. I don't know if I did that right, but okay. Also, keyframe animation on a photoreal character looks really creepy, and vice versa. Keyframe animation is when an animator poses the character by hand versus a computer tracking a body via motion capture. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And it's funny because I feel like we want totally realistic graphics, but sometimes realistic graphics are actually not... They look too uncanny for us, and so we're like, oh, that's creepy. So they're like, yeah, we want it realistic, but we also need it to not be quite realistic because we don't want to like freak people out. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but okay, I think we've fought enough. I think we can like progress. Yeah, we got a couple people leveling up. That was good. That was good. That was great. I'm pleased with that. All right, we're gonna go stay at this little inn. Okay, you gotta do your chores before you do screen time. You gotta get dressed and you gotta put your books away. You know your chores. I got your Switch sitting right over there. You can have it once you finish your chores. What the hey, man? We meet again. Leave me alone. I'm gonna steal your dog. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. We get some rather unsavory sorts in here. That guy over there is an assassin. Yeah, if you could like join my party, that would be great. All right, fine. I have some dried meat. Would you care for some dried meat? It's gonna be a no. Oh, good. Wait, I was gonna stay at that inn, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Photoreal graphics. They were so busy trying to figure out if they could, they didn't stop to wonder if they should. Yeah, I mean, not everything has to be insanely ultra realistic graphics, especially if it's gonna come at the cost of like the console costing $1 million and the game costing $1 million, you know, because we're all like, we can't, like, games are now, Mario Kart World is it $70 or was it 80? I can't remember what it was, but it's like, the better the graphics. He's an assassin with an attitude. I call him Sassin. Dang, I wish I would have known that he had an attitude, or I would have named him Sassin. Sassafras. Did I? Okay, I did. I was like, did I even stay the night? I don't even remember. Whoa, this house looks like it's in bad situation. Bad situation. That thing! I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house. Looked like some kind of glowing monster. Oh no, was that Terra? Well, I'm sure she didn't mean it. Have Sissy check and make sure you put all your books away. Yeah, look at this. 1,200. All right, I know where I'm buying my tents from here on out. Only Figaro Castle for me. Oh, there are like 3 dudes here. Mithril's shield. Ooh. Yeah, she put on a new shirt. That's fine. Did she put all her books away? Fantastic. It's over there. Welcome. Oh. Oh. That's the throw command. But they're giving me stuff for Shadow and I don't have him. Ooh, duh. It was $80? Yeah, see? So it's like, yes, I love the idea of having a new game with kind of updated graphics, but I don't love the idea. Like, I will pay that much for, like, I only pay for one big release game a year, maybe two. So I'm not going to sit and complain about it too much, but I'm also like, but again, when you need an $800 console to play an $80 game, that feels backwards to me. Like, I know that consoles are always trying to get better, but you're still cutting out a lot of your market. I don't know. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Can I open those chests? No. Okay, so Shadow is here. That's a weird coincidence. All these people's decorations. And I will play it. I totally will play it. Do I think it's necessary? No, I do not. But I will play it. Because of course I will. It'll be great. But I do kind of question. I'm like, wait. Okay, this is a that? Oh, that's locks. Dear me, I almost spilled the beans. What? Are we through here? Finished? All done? What? Why do you have this woman on a bed with roses all around her? Is she dead? Is she alive? Am I supposed to go back to Narsh and get Locke for this? Oh, I have so many questions. Weird. Creepy. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Nope. Do not like that. Can I not talk to this pretty lady? It's my dream to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jidur, with a handsome date, of course. I'd get all dolled up, put on a sequined dress. Dang, she's got it all planned out. She's ready. Okay, this bridge leads nowhere. Best stay away from that house on the eastern edge of town. Crazy old coot sits in there mashing up herbs all day for his shady concoctions. I even heard he's got a ghost in the basement. I feel like we should go back and get Locke. Can you even do that at this point? Can we like travel back? I bet we probably can't. Can we travel back? If we go to Figaro, can we be like, hey, let's go. Hey, it's Terminal. No, I hope I'm not a ghost in the basement. I also hope I am not a ghost in the basement. Did we go in here? I don't remember. Yeah, we did. Okay. Oh, that's South Figaro Castle. No, just Figaro Castle. Can you actually just go back? Okay, here is my question. That is a very real question. Is this something that if I don't do this now, I'll miss it forever? Or something that I can come back to later and do? I know, with gas prices. Well, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking when I watched Mad Max. I was like, man, or Mad Max, not Furiosa. What was it? I think Mad Max Fury Road. I was like, you know, for a bunch of people that are pretty like trying to utilize the resources they have. They sure guzzle a lot of gasoline and do a lot of crazy things with their big old cars. I think we're gonna go back and get Locke. Because I am very curious. I mean, what's done is done. I'll go back and get Locke. I can't remember how much gas is here. I think it's... I can't remember. Okay, we're going to turn off encounters because it's not even worth fighting any enemies here because it's like they're so low level that they don't really do you any good and they just take too much time. Okay. The fact that we have to come all the way back here. Ugh. But like, I can't let that go. Locke, you're coming with us. And I'm gonna switch out Cyan for you. No, wait. Because this is what I would do if I were playing it on my own. Although I did take away all his stuff, didn't I? Okay. Thief's knife. Air knife. Sure. Hey, Mariners! We gotta stop meeting like this. Doing all right. Doing all right. We are okay. Oh. It only makes sense to have a thief's bracer on him. Wait a minute. How come Sabin is in charge now? How come he's the one walking around now? You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't understand that, but okay. K-pop members. We seem to keep meeting like this. Oh, she could smash your face. Thanks for coming. Oh yeah, we can't fast walk on that thing. Hey Dorian, how are you? My favorite party member so far? That's an interesting question because I feel like personality-wise and then also ability-wise are two different things. Personality-wise, I really like Locke. I really like King Edgar, although King Edgar is a little creepy because he hit on a child. I mean, I like all of them personality-wise, but my favorite to use in battle, I really love Terra, and I really like Celeste, and I really like Sabin. Oh, you're right. Amazing. Look at that. Now we're Locke. Oh. We should be. No! No. Oh, no. Can you imagine those prisoners? They're just like, oh, here it goes again. We're diving. Somebody help us. And they're bounced around inside their cells. Okay. Let's go up to this creepy house where he's got... Oh, Locke, it's been a while, ages even. Oh, that? Worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe, Locke. What are you hiding? My main man. What is going on? She looks dead. Did we do all that for nothing? It's a good thing I happened to perfect my herbal concoction right when the girl hasn't aged a day and never will. Had to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse with you begging me like that. Rachel. That's her name. What did he like embalm her? Of course, of course. The love of your life will sleep here just like this forever. And ever. And ever. Yikes. If there were a way to call her spirit back. A way to call her back, eh? You mean like that legendary treasure? Oh, yes, I suppose if you had that, you might be able to reawaken her. I hate friggin' creepers like this. He's like, ooh, I'm so excited that you lost your loved one and now I get to make experimental concoctions. I failed her. Hey, Darren! Forever. Oh. What was that all about? Yeah, that's not creepy at all. This is like Walt Disney and the frozen head. Ugh. Oh, see, I didn't think of it I didn't look at that green as snot coming from her face. It looks to me like she's just wearing a green top. But I mean, I guess you could look at it that way. That was worth it. Totally. Intriguing. Because now Celeste knows that, and Celeste might be able to help us. I don't know. It's a mystery. But now we're gonna go back and we're gonna get Cyan, and I thank you all for coming along with me on this journey. Because I know that kind of wasted time, but at the same time, I was too curious. I needed to know. Unless there's something you can do right now to change that, but they certainly didn't give me any sort of, like, ideas. It just seems like that's gonna come to be at some point. I feel like my ads are coming heckin' close to one another. I don't know why. There might be more there for Locke. Might be. Let's go. This poor guy, he's like, make up your mind! You liar. I guess I should probably talk to everybody that is there. I'm gonna have to go get a snack for my little one here in a minute. Okay, let's go ask her. Well, if there is more there, then that's kind of open-ended. They didn't really even offer, they didn't even really, like, I guess I'm just supposed to, like, talk to people? Does he know people here? Southward, okay. Was that thing really a monster? It stopped right in front of my little girl. I could see it had gentle eyes. Talk to me, kid. Okay, or not, don't do that, that's fine. Locke, is that you? Have you stopped by Rachel's house? Yes. I assume. I did. I assume that is Rachel's house. My younger brother's a bit eccentric. Lives alone up north. Says he's going to build a coliseum or such nonsense. A girl named Rachel used to live in that house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. This house? That's empty currently? Oh. I couldn't protect her. Locke, what are we off to find today? It's almost your... There's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. We're gonna find it. How old is Locke? Locke, look out! Oh, she's gonna push him out of the way. She's going to sacrifice herself. Dang, that sucks. Whoa, I didn't expect him to jump after her. Wow. I can't remember anything. Sucks. Please just go away. I don't know who you are, but my parents get upset whenever you come here. Oh, that would be awful. No, Locke, no. No. Oh, that sucks. So wait a minute. Okay, so I mean it was his fault. That's true. But was he just trouble from the beginning? I mean, it sounds to me like nobody really wanted. You know what? I've never seen The Notebook. Thanks for that resub, Chaos. Let's see. Everybody was just like obsessed with The Notebook, and I had zero interest in it. I just did not. Let's see. I gotta take this off. I'm cutting this short for time's sake, but uh-oh, my husband's calling me, which means it's important. Oh, just kidding, no, he's not. Ouch. Thanks for that resub. I appreciate that so much. Okay, wait a minute, but I heard that he basically like threatens to kill himself if she doesn't be with him, and I feel like that's not cool. I heard this. I don't know if that's actually true. With you here, she can't even do that. Well, that's terrible. Oh, the guilt he must feel. Wow. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory had returned just before she died. The last thing she said was my name. Why do all these people's stories have to be so sad? They love to just rip our hearts out with all these people. All these people always have these really sad backstories. Celeste is gonna have a sad backstory. Tara's gonna have a sad backstory. Sabin and Edgar have a sad backstory. Locke has a sad backstory. Cyan has a horrible backstory. Oh, that's awful. Man. Yeah, I thought it was in The Notebook. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of something different. But I thought he like threatens to kill himself if she doesn't go out with him or something like that, which I think is a really awful, awful thing to do. Threatening to kill yourself or threatening like divorce because things don't go your way or something, I feel is a really, really horrible way to emotionally manipulate somebody. Thanks, Rachel. Gonna check this pot just to be safe. Oh, that's so sad. So, I mean, maybe I could totally be wrong. I might have heard that from a different, like maybe it was a different movie, and I'm just thinking the wrong. But I feel like that was it. But I could be wrong. I don't know. So she's dead. Oh, you know what? That would track. That sounds like something that would happen in Twilight. So she's dead, and like the whole town is okay with her just being like preserved in the basement of this house. The irony is she had an elixir which fully heals and removes any ailments in her house the entire time. Rachel, do you know what was in your clock? Wow, weird. There's a door back there. Oh, wait a minute. Does a door? Oh. Oh. Okay, so that did give me something. Who can wear that? Oh, she can, but it makes her magic go down. Okay, that doesn't make sense. An iron helm is has less defense than a green beret. Okay, sure. Whatever, that's fine. Cool. Glad I noticed that door back there. Wow, what a horrible. Yeah, crazy old coot. Yeah. I mean, he kind of does. I kind of assumed that she was. I don't know. That's creepy. Okay, southward. Okay, am I done here for now with Locke? Or should I be asking more people? And this is a legitimate question because oh yeah. That's, well, when somebody utilizes that kind of emotional manipulation, then they have problems that they have to figure out on their own. And that is not something that anyone else can do for them. They have to want to help themselves. And if they're not going to help themselves, then nobody can make anybody do anything. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry you had to experience that. And I'm sorry she had to experience that. I mean, it's sad on both. Oh, I can talk to her. I saw a pretty light. It came here and everyone else was afraid of it, but I liked it. That's the good stuff for our bandanaed buddy. Okay, so I can go back and get Cyan now. Cool. All right, that was wild. Okay, we have a dead lady that is currently being preserved by a crazy old coot in the basement of his house. And since there is going to be an ad that runs in a minute, I'm going to utilize that to go to my Be Right Back screen and get my little one a snack because she's going to come ask me for one anyway. So I got to make sure she's taken care of. I mean, at least they give you a way to travel back here so you can go get Locke. That would be crappy if they're like, oh, you don't have Locke in your party? Well, that sucks. Now you miss out on this situation. Because I can totally see games doing that. Or although maybe that's added in the Pixel remake or the remaster. I don't know. But it is nice that they give you that option because I was very curious. But now I just feel sad because what an awful, awful backstory. That's so tragic. Everybody's got to have these sad backstories. Cloud has a sad backstory. Tifa has a sad backstory. Aerith has a sad backstory. Barrett has a Barrett's story is so awful. I mean, they all are. They all have these horrible, sad backstories. And I mean, obviously I know why. It's because you connect more with a character when you feel sorry for them and when like you root for them more when you're like, look at all the things they've been through. Like, I get it, but it still sucks. You could recastle. Yeah, Red 13 has a sad story. Sid has a sad story. What's his face? The guy in red has a sad story. I can't remember. What is his name? Vincent. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Okay, let's switch up our party again, and then I will go to my Be Right Back screen. I'll pull up words on stream for you guys. And then I will go get Auden some things before this ad happens. I'll make this ad happen with my Be Right Back screen instead of with automatic. Okay. Let's see. All right, give me a minute. I will be right back. I'm gonna stretch my legs, get my little one a snack. So hold on. Are you kidding? It didn't work? Oh my gosh. Why? What the heck? Hold on. I didn't check my screen before I walked out. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Somehow it got turned off. Like the source got turned off. I don't know how that happened. I don't remember doing that. I'm so sorry, you guys. Everybody loves, yeah, like it was running, but the source wasn't active in my OBS, and so it didn't show the screen. I'm so sorry. Tractor! I know you guys like words on stream, so I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. In the notebook, the guy hangs off a Ferris wheel and says he'll let go if she doesn't go out with him. It's less of a sad, desperate manipulation and more of a dangerous stunt a young man / boy would do to impress a girl. Okay, that definitely changes it. So it's not like... that doesn't sound as serious. I mean, it's still kind of a stupid thing to do, but definitely feels more like young man. Like they just met. I'll throw myself. Oh, this is who I wanted. I wanted Celeste to walk around. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, still uncomfortable. I agree, but that definitely doesn't play out as the same idea that I had in my head. I imagined that they'd been together for a while and they got in a big fight and he was like, well, if you break up with me or if you leave me, then I'll just kill myself or something like that. That's what I imagined. And that's different. I definitely do know dudes that would probably do something like that though. What? Another ad? Ugh. I thought my... Oh, that's because it's on a timer. Wait, no. I don't understand. I don't understand my ads today. It doesn't make any sense. There was just an ad when I did my Be Right Back screen. That's so annoying. Okay. So to the south we go. Okay. Ooh, good thing I turned on those encounters. Oh, why would they choose diagonals? Wow, that's helpful. Put on your hard hat, Edgar. Yikes. What a terrible way to die. Celeste is almost a level up. That's good. Okay, where are we going? Detour? Detour. He's a ninja. Oh, he's an Iron Fist. Oh, that's fancy. I didn't realize my people were getting new moves, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it is because we are old, but when you're 19 years old, yeah. Think you're impressing this girl on the Ferris wheel? I'm sorry. That did not move between foes. That hit one foe. Cyan 1. Not 4, 1. It was a cool move though. Imp! Oh yeah. I like that. We just learned imp. Ooh, those rock wasp. I mean, technically all his attacks work on all the, like, it technically targets all the enemies, but it doesn't always hit all the enemies. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Good job. Good job. That's a Texas-sized wasp. For anybody who's wondering, that's a Texas-sized wasp. Oh, Jidur. I thought it was a T. Everywhere you go, they're just gonna have newer stuff for you to buy. See? Oh. Ninja gear. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys want to see it? So some of you weren't here at the beginning. You want to see what I found in my garden today? A 4-pound sweet potato. 4 pounds. Okay, this is probably edible, but it probably doesn't taste very good because the vines we got were just decorative. But we have 4 of these, not quite as big. The other ones are about half as big, but this guy's the biggest one. I was digging up the soil because we're putting all our garden stuff out. We plant sweet potato vines to cover my daughter's window so that we have natural shade. And it's great. It worked awesome. Last year, I had no idea there were actual root vegetables. This boss root vegetable growing underneath the soil. No idea. So I was digging today. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think they probably don't taste good. I don't like sweet potatoes in general, but I don't think they taste good, but I mean, if it were an apocalypse, I would eat it, but. Okay, well, we got her a, oh, dang, they could all use a mithril shield. That's okay, that's fine. That's not as important, but I will give him a mithril vest. I think I stole a mithril vest. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Oh. She can wear all those things. Yeah, if we were in an apocalypse, I would eat it. Would it taste good? Probably not, but I would eat it. But yeah, we found 4 of them. That's by far the biggest one. But I was digging up. I was trying to dig out the T-bars. Like we had these T-bars that I had put chicken wire up to trellis our sweet potatoes to get them started. The vines to get them started trellising. And then we've got trellis up the window. I was digging them out today. And I was like, what the? I kept digging and pulling up these chunks of something and I couldn't figure out what it was, and it was pieces of sweet potato, so I had to like dig around it, and it was the craziest thing ever. What's wild is that I harvested a veggie I don't even like. Like, great job. Anyway, great for a homeschooling family to be like, look at the science that's happening under our feet right now. Who would have thought? Kikuichimoji? What? Dang, I wish I hadn't bought all the stuff I bought before. Oh man, they still think I have shadow, but I don't. Okay. I spent all this money but beefing my guys up, and it didn't even matter because we came here and everything was even more expensive and better. Why did I? Man, in inflation. When the prices of the rooms go up, it's inflation. Okay. They just steadily go up. Like first it was 100, then it was 150. Now it's 200. Now it's 250. Oh, that's supposed to be a little pixelated bracelet. I understand. I think everybody's okay. Okay, so we're in Jadur now. You know what? I feel like this entire stream has literally just been me shopping and traveling in the desert. That's all I feel like this stream has been. And I'm so sorry. Oh, we don't have any of these. Oh, whoops. Gotta be prepared. Yeah. Learn to put in a castle in overdrive. We couldn't ride a sandworm. Couldn't call a grandfather worm, a Shai Hulud, to take us. No, Shai Hulud can't go through the mountains. You know what? We're gonna save right now. Yeah, we're gonna get here and this music. Welcome to the Opera House. The Opera House is closed. What? Oh, I guess I should talk to people and be like, hey, did you see a flying lady come through here? Because no reason. It's fine. I'm just amazed that they give you all these really cool moves for people and they don't take any like skill points, check points, magic MP. They don't take any of that stuff. You can just use them all the time. That's really kind of shocking to me. Most of the time, skills like that, they make you like, this is Jadur, the westernmost town on the world map. Chocobos. You didn't see some flying creature girl come through here? Did you guys happen to see a Digimon? Yeah, did you happen to see a Digimon fly through here? Because asking for a friend. All the poor people were forced out of town. I hear they built a new town in the valley between the mountains up north. Was that Koligajin? Or whatever its name was? I saw a girl bathed in light speed off toward the northern mountains. Wait, what? The class divide is starkly apparent here. All of the middle-class families live in the southern part of town. The richer folks live up in the north. You can see one of their enormous mansions from here. Oh, there's more to this place than I thought. I thought it was just shops. Oh, it's an auction. Are we auctioning off women? Yikes. Cause you're Popo. I haven't seen that guy in so long. Man, I haven't seen that guy in forever. Okay, Northern Mountains, got it. I already talked to you. Oh, yes, this is a mansion, for sure. Owser's Mansion. Oh. You're the spinning image of Maria. Huh? Haven't heard of her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. That's gonna come into play later. Faux show. We are gonna have to impersonate Maria. I'll bet you 10 gil. Look at all these paintings. It's what's his face? That was a boss fight. He tried to kill me. A pot, a chest, some drawers. Some drawers. What? Some flowers. A bucket. Jimothy. Good to see you. Good to see you. A suit of armor. A picture of a lovely lady. Lovely lady. It appears to be a lamp. Oh, that's not what I thought. I thought it was 2 pots. 2 bottleneck bottles. It's almost as if they were alive. This is weird. I don't like this at all. This is something about this gives me a weird vibe. I don't know about it. I don't understand it. But that opera comment is 100% gonna come into play at some point. I don't know why, but it will. Did you, child? I'm gonna be an opera singer, huh? You don't know where the opera house is? It's way south of here. You know what Auden said today? She said the word mysterious. She was like, yeah, that's very mysterious. And I love her for that. Okay, but all the people up north are saying that she came here, and all the people here are saying she went north. I don't remember. Oh, maybe I missed. I think I missed something actually. No, this side. You know what? No. We don't need to use magic. We don't need to use your magic. It's fine. Now the other one. Nice. Good job. I think I missed it up here. No. No, okay. Cause take forever. Yeah. It's Voldemort. Banger incoming. Status quo for the game. Really, I love this music. It's great. It's in my head all the time. I want to save her magic. I don't want to use it because one of these times I'm going to come across a boss fight. I just have to remind myself that all these little fights Oh, I understand. All these little fights are making me stronger than yesterday. Paraladia. I don't know if y'all are weak to Blizzard, but here you go. I think I'm supposed to go on the other side of the mountains. Nope, we are not. Dang, 2 misses. Sucks to be y'all. Oh, shoot, I did it wrong. Dang it. Not bad, not bad. Did he? Oh, he's got to save up. That's right. He's got to, like, save up his power. Curly angry vines or something. I don't know. Yeah, I just have to remind myself that although I get frustrated with like battling over and over and over again, every battle is definitely better to do than not, because that means I'm getting experience, and sometimes I get good stuff, like gold needles, which I'll probably need. I don't know. I'm not sure, but you might be able to roll the joystick around the rim for that blitz. You're probably right, actually. Dang, my guys are agile. Agile. They're missing things all over the place, and it's great. Good job, fellas. Let's get them, boys. Up here in the mountain. Oh, this is another little settlement. This seems like a seedy place. Look at this, look at this, look at the state of this place. Trash can knocked over. You can... A harvester? Oh my. Yeah, I thought I'd heard all the... Aw, I hate when they heal themselves. How dare they? How dare you heal yourselves? I can also heal myself, but it's not fair if you can do it. Hill Gigas. Well, that's fair. Wow. So we're in a town. This is probably where they sell people, I'll say. Oh, that gave me a lot of experience. Nice. That's cool. Look at this. Look at this. Trash all over the floor, ground. This freaking dude is passed out. More trash. This other guy's passed out. Are they passed out or are they dead? Great people here. You can trust everything they say. I don't think so. You can be attacked in a shop? Wow. Or I don't like the look of that veil dancer. Hold me closer, veil dancer. Oh, see you later. See you later, veil dancer. I like the flurry. The flurry is sometimes good. Sometimes it's not, though. Sometimes he only attacks one thing. So I'm getting attacked all throughout this whole city. Cool. This whole hangout. The seedy side streets. Aw, man. They don't even give you a little bling for a level up. It feels kind of cheap. Hey, you. What are you doing? A girl? Nope, haven't seen any girls lately. And there's definitely not one on the top floor of this building, so don't bother checking. Ah, that's so classic. That's such classic Final Fantasy thinking and writing. It's like, so, we need to direct you, but we don't want to actually direct you, so... This guy looks like he is ready. You want to join my side? Come back to the good side. Come back to the good side. You don't need to be a... I don't know. He's chained, so I don't know. Oh yeah, I listened to the original music. I definitely prefer this one. Oh yeah, classic. Oh my gosh. You have a girl here? And all these No. This is bad. I am in line. Okay. Wow. Wow. You know what? I don't think this is going to be Terra. I think this is going to be yet another person that we're gonna add to our party. I don't know who we're gonna add. Maybe Shadow is actually a female underneath the mask. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be Tara though. I don't feel like that. This music is crazy. Oh. Trying to figure out, okay. A gobbledygook. I don't think it's gonna be Tara. I just don't. I think that it's gonna be somebody else. I don't know. I could be wrong. I probably am. Vanish! Oh, sucks. Because magic still finds ya. So when he, okay, real question. When he vanishes, you can't hit him with melee attacks, I imagine. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this out. Oh, no. We will, though. There certainly isn't a girl on the top floor of this building, so don't go checking. Oh, man. I need to cure what's his face? Sabin. I'm not even paying attention to my life because I've been like, that's fine, everybody's fine, and nobody's having any problems. Wait, what did I ask? I don't remember what I asked. What did I ask? I can't remember. Oh yeah, okay, yep, yes. Okay, I've never seen enemies do that before, so I was thinking, I was afraid because I thought maybe I wouldn't be able to. He just jumped. Parkour. 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 Where am I going? Oh. She's totally gonna be a monster. Oh. Brigand's glove. I feel like... Is that a relic? No. Okay, well, I don't think that helps me at all. Yeah, parkour. Oh. Ooh, I've never seen us do this before. Look who's got the upper hand now. And everybody's gonna vanish. And it's gonna... Okay, wait. Did that just kill all of them? Ah, sorry, I just got a phone call. Nice. If you didn't find any equip menu, you can always check your full inventory. Oh, that's right. I can look at my full entire inventory. I imagine... Oh, I think I know how to do this. I don't want to not do all this stuff because I want to get the experience, but at the same time, like, I want to get somewhere. You're right. You can just roll the thing around. You know what? No, we don't need to do that because they're gonna die anyway, and oh, maybe not. Oh, that's right, and he can heal himself. Yeah. Oh, I hate this place. This place is bad situation. Boo. Oh, my people. Sabin's moves are pretend Street Fighter moves. I know, they totally are. Every time I see them, Raging Fist. Yeah, that's... Go, girl. Get it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna quick save here. No. What did I get? I got Brigand's Glove. A leather glove designed to aid in banditry. Changes the steel command to mug. I thought that was the case. I assumed that was something for our friend Luck, who is not here right now. Okay. I mean, at least I'm getting a lot. Whoa. Whoa! That took so much life! Rude! Yeah, well. Yeah. That was rude. Oh, it's always nice to get past the days when you only have like 120 life. HP. Oh no! Oh, it's one of those where it's like, I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna take you with me. Oh, I'm a crumbly canyon wall and I'm taking you with me. Okay. I think I understand what I'm supposed to... Oh, this place is terrible. Veiled dancer again. Did you see that? I snatched you right out of the air. No. Oh, I'm a crumbly canyon wall and I'm taking you with me. Well, of course, nobody's that heartless. Such a great movie. I think Charlotte watched it recently the other day. Like, ultimately, what I remember when I first saw the ads for that. Oh, right. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison? When I first saw ads, I was like, what the harebrained? This is utter, like, this is the most horrible Disney movie. And it is one of my favorite Disney movies. It's absolutely fantastic. And it just goes to show you that you can have a really kind of silly script, but my watch's second hand is pointing at the 2. I need the notes. I feel a lot like Pacha's wife when she's like, oh, that is just so disrespectful. You know what? They need to be more respectful of people's time. I gotta go clean something. I feel like that a lot. I'm like, I just need to go clean something. That is what I feel a lot. Okay. Pointing at the 2. This is gonna be needed for something. Probably. And then his watches, the seconds, they're divisible by 20. What? Man. I can't turn encounters off. I can't do it. I can't do it because it's important. Right in the face. Just pretend it's 1994 and you can't. I know, but I can push that button with such a little amount of force. Oh, it would take such a little amount of force. Oh, yeah, I see. You know what? We're gonna have to give her an ether here soon because she is running low. How much? 150? Oh, we're not there yet. I don't think so. 50? Sure. Oh, we are at 150, but we don't need that. One should be fine for now. It is a large, bright red button that says, do not press. Ooh, that was another one. That quote, oh, it would take such a little amount of force. That comes from the movie Storks. And that was another one that I was like, oh, that looks ridiculous. And it is actually totally delightful. It's super harebrained and crazy, but they lean into that and the characters react to it just like we are. They'll be like, what is happening? The wolves are creating a suspension bridge. How's that possible? I don't know. It's like they know it's ridiculous and they just kind of like go along with it anyway. And it's actually really great. And the end makes me tear up almost every single time. So. And it also gives us Pigeon Toady, who is one of the funniest characters. He's the one who talks like this. Hey man, did you see my girlfriend? Yeah, she migrated. Actual line from the movie. She migrated. She's like 100% real. Pigeon Toady. Oh my gosh, Pigeon Toady is so funny. At the end, they're like, should we do something about that? He's like, it's fine. It's a great one. I had very low expectations and it was delightful. I've watched it multiple times now because it used to be free, I think, on YouTube, and it's very funny. So there's another, you know, example of like, sometimes if you take a crazy risk on a story, and sometimes it can be really crazy, but it actually ends up really working and being a super enjoyable movie. I actually remember seeing, when I saw the ad for Megamind, I remember being like, this looks stupid. And actually Megamind is easily one of my favorite animated movies ever. Not only is it written really well and they turn kind of the hero trope on its head, but it was just done so well. The voice acting was great. The writing was great. You're so blind, Roxy. There is no Easter Bunny. There is no Tooth Fairy. And there is no Queen of England. For any little ones that are watching, he's totally wrong, by the way. 100%. There is a Queen of England, so obviously he's wrong. Blizzard! What are these? No, they're not unseelies. They're gobbledygooks. What they are is gone. Dunzo. See you later. Man, this is taking a long time. What brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate for there to be any trouble. So why don't I just let you pass? I think this is our boss. No, you're right. Sorry, my bad. Wow. I didn't even go into that room. I should have gone into that room. I'll bet there's a save point in that room. Dada Luma. Okay. We're gonna do the drill. What's his problem? Oh, you probably can't imp a... Oh, I need to cure everybody, although that's gonna cut the curing down, but... Okay, that was better. I love this music, personally. I love his little, like, praying mantis. Ooh, the fact that he's, like, mid-jump, his pointed toe. The form! It's perfection. Potion? How's that working out for you? Oh! Okay, wait. Wait. Protect is physical and shell is magical. Right? Yeah, 4 potions. I mean, okay. Okay. Magic. I don't think those work against him, but okay. All right, we're okay. My foot, my foot. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's gonna work, but that was my closest shot to like magic. Okay. Oh, that goes for all of them? Oh, dang. I didn't realize tools worked on everybody. Oh, she died right at the end. Oh man, she's not gonna get any of that sweet, sweet experience. That's okay. That's fine. Make up for it. Oh, it wasn't that much. Look, now we're all even. 569, 538, 593. Like, yeah, it's fine. What do the teens do now? Snaps? I don't know. My young women say something about snaps. I think it's a quiet way to like celebrate somebody. I don't know. Oh, there's nothing in here, so I didn't do anything wrong after all. But she's dead. If you're, remember what that guy said? If you're dead, if your life says 0, but you're walking around, you might be a zombie. Well. I want to... Oh, are they a drama thing? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I just know that that can't possibly be the last boss, because we're going to find this girl, and we're going to have to... Oh, whoa! Whoa! I'm sorry, we just found... No, hold on. I'm sorry. We just found Hermes sandals. Do you guys know how much those cost? Hermes. I'm not even gonna venture a guess as to how much those are worth. I had a client that got an Apple Watch, the Hermes Apple Watch for Christmas from her husband. And I didn't realize it was an Hermes Apple Watch, which is like $800 instead of the regular $500 for the smartwatch, because it comes with this like specific Hermes like face and apps and like a leather band. And I almost text messaged her one day and asked her what brand her Apple Watch was, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I can't afford Hermes sandals. Can't afford this Hermes anything. Winged sandals enchanted for speed. Yeah, gone, babe. Reminds me of what's his name? Oh yeah, Hermes. Yeah, I had what's his name do the arrangement. Isn't that just too nutty? Gone, babe. I love him. Orpheus. I had Orpheus do the arranging. Isn't that just too nutty? No, these are Hermes sandals. Hermes, not Hermes. Hermes. Oh yeah, they're definitely... Oh, that's Tara. She looks so mad. Look at her. Okay, so when I first saw her, I couldn't tell that she was this like creature standing in the bed. It looked like her body looks like a skull. So I was very confused. I'm gonna mark that because wow. Wow. Yeah. She looks very angry. Hold on. I don't feel prepared for what's... We're gonna fight her! I bet we're gonna fight her. She's not gonna remember who we are. She's not gonna remember. This music. Tara, don't you remember us? It's your friends. We're 100% gonna fight her. Rama? What the heck is Rama doing in this seedy town? What? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. This girl is your friend, I presume? He's like Bugenhagen, but he doesn't fly. So her name is Tara. Tara. Interesting. Whoa, hey man, that was the name that was given to me, and I just went with it, okay? You don't need to judge my naming. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now, her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Rama, the Esper Rama. So he is an Esper. You're an Esper? But don't Espers live in another world? Well, I did just kind of appear on this plane. That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Wow, yep, I did not see that coming. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? Because the Empire is after Espers, Celeste. Darling, use your head. Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. I think we're gonna say goodbye to Tara at the end. Oh, it's like Final Fantasy X all over again. Final Fantasy X all over again. I've heard that long ago humans and Espers lived side by side in this world, but I'd always thought it was just a fairy tale. But no, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony, at least until the War of the Magi. Yeah. Yep, nothing to see here. Just a normal human with a 16-foot beard. Totally fine. It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers. Like Celeste. Ooh, it's Land Rider. Obligatory yellow for numbers. After that meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. Well, but then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm, humans who knew of Espers and the secrets of our powers. And thus began the hunt. For Gestal, the leader of men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. I was gonna say, if that's the place they were trying to hide, that looks really suspicious. I mean, just saying. But if they erected that afterward, that makes more sense. Those who were captured are still held in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I am here with you. Back to bed with you. She seems to have calmed down a little. I called Tara here to me when I sensed that she'd lost control. She responded to that call. Oh. So Tara's an Esper. No, she's a bit different from us. Hey, it's Natafan, who changed his name. Breaking the Meta podcast. Man, I've thought about starting a podcast so many times. It never works out. I just don't have the time. I just don't have the time. How are you, Natafan? Natafan and I used to sing together. Cheers on Twitch Sings. She looks like she's in pain. She's afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. So what is she then? She human 10 to 17 interviews a week? Yeah, I could never. Ever. I started one kind of. It was called GameSpark, and I love the idea behind it, but I just don't have the time to do it. I had to put it on the back burner. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Gestal's magic research facility may be able to help her. Let's break in. Let's bust them out. Ah, we're looking for the master builders. That's what we're looking for, basically. The Magitech research facility? Your people are in there. Celeste, darling, he just said that. Girl, you're not paying attention? Maybe she shouldn't be in my party. Oh, shoot, I just missed what he said. What do you mean? Gestal's methods are mistaken. He knows only to drain an Esper's powers by force, but that's not the way to unlock our potential. Only when we become Magicite can our strength be transferred in full. What are you saying, old man? I'm going to turn myself into Magicite so I can lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that's left behind. I really wish they would put, like, right here, they don't have who's speaking's name, and it would be great. Like, he's talking to Celeste, but I don't know. He could be talking to Edgar or Sabin or whatever. It would be very helpful if they would show me who is. Wow, that's really nice of him, though. He's going to sacrifice himself. Wait. So he's going to die? I abandoned my colleagues and fled alone, living here in hiding, but that too ends now. Okay, thank you. These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. He's literally dying to become Magicite. So, wow. That's crazy. Okay, but he didn't explain what we're supposed to do with the Magicite. Are we supposed to, like, is she supposed to, like, drink it or, like, touch it or absorb it in some way or, like, hold it? Ramu, but why? I wouldn't want to live in hiding all my life. Yeah, undo. I am lucky I'm in a situation right now where I can. Hopefully I can do it for a while. I'm enjoying it. I bet you are. Like, I know I would love it. I just have too many other things going on. I can't. It's not something I can prioritize in my life right now. He gave up his own life so that we'd have the power to stop them. Seems like a worthy cause, but still. Instructions unclear. Supposed to take it. Oh, he can still talk apparently. If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop the Empire. There must not be a second war of the Magi. Obtained Katsi Magicite. Okay. Siren Magicite. Kirin Magicite. Here you go. Tara, wait for us. We'll be back for you. Oh. Okay. So he gave us that, and now we're supposed to go to the research facility. Look. Sorry. I would have been here sooner. What did I miss? everyone's here, I was just thinking, let's talk on the way back down. In this crazy seedy, that is wild, that this all went down in this crazy, like, seedy part of this sketchy place. Okay, so the Empire's been draining magic from the Espers. Gao is in his element. Celeste, was all of that true? Yeah, he's just like, this is great. I was asleep when they performed my infusion, so I don't know for sure, but I've heard rumors to that effect. I suppose we must find a way to slip into the Empire. We'd best split up again. We still need to beef up our defenses in Narsh. Right. I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. But alone? Don't worry, I'll go with her. Oh, so they are not letting you choose. Gal's up there like, it's raining. I don't like it. Might I advise going in greater numbers? Oh. Hey. What? Why? Why do you have to come with us? All right, if I have to choose, I'll take the Wonder Twins. I guess. Yeah, you get to half choose. Sorry, Cyan. Sorry. Wait for us back in Larsh. Larsh. Don't worry. We'll be fine. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll have to head back to Narsh. Well, that's nice that they explain that now. So how are we going to get there? The Empire's on the southern continent, but they've closed all harbors and no ships are permitted to leave port. The town of Jidor to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats. One of them might know a way in. Where there's a gill. Lock. Period. Lock. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's the rumor about a legendary treasure hid in the Imperial territory and all. I thought I might have a look around. Right. Hey, it's John! Oh, what? Yes, I do. Are these summons? To use an Esper, you must first equip it by selecting Espers from the abilities menu. To summon the Esper in battle, select the name of the Esper by scrolling to the top of the magic command list. You can only call upon each Esper once per battle. When an Esper is equipped to someone, that character will learn spells over time. The set of spells appear... Oh, each Esper teaches is different. The higher a spell's acquisition rate, the faster it will be memorized. Wait, acquisition rate? Some Espers also permanently increase an attribute like strength, magic, HP, or MP when the character who has them equipped gains a level. Thank you, knowledgeable ghost. It was nice of Square to name a character after Susie's favorite game. This means Celeste is her favorite character, right? Well, I couldn't handle Celeste. I just couldn't do it. Aw, man. Steal from one of them. Oh, I need to give him his thing. So he can mug people. Okay. All right, that makes sense. That does make sense. I understand now. Rising Phoenix, Raging Fist, Meteor Strike. Street Fighter. 100%. Okay, wait. If I'm gonna turn I'm gonna turn encounters off for a hot second because... Oh, we could have ridden the crane back down, but we didn't. Oh, there's nothing else here? That was so random for her to come here. That was so bizarre. You know what? Actually, no, it is not. She landed in this place and they probably just found her. Okay, hold on. We got to equip Locke with some things. Oh, what does he have? An air... Wait, what does he have? A thief's knife? Okay. I'll take it. Beef's bracer and also Brigand's glove. All right, well, I guess he's... Okay, wait a minute. So then, abilities, Espers. Oh, so I have to equip them. Okay, wait. Ramu is lightning. Kieran is... Oh, gradually restores the party's HP. Siren silences all enemies. And Katsi confuses all enemies. Interesting. Reads tutorial, immediately ignores. Wait, what did I ignore? Okay. Well, I'm gonna give her Katsi because she is already... I need every... Oh, but you can only call them once in a battle? Oh, Locke only has... Oh, this is how everybody uses MP. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, you can just use these all the time? No, you cannot. I'll give Locke... You can press Y to see which spells they teach. Ow. Sleep, silence, slow, fire. What? That's random, but okay. I'll take it. Cure, Cura, Regen, Poisona, Libra. Reveals the target's level, HP, MP, and elemental weaknesses. Dang. Okay. So wait, that's Kieran? Locke is my weakest character. I don't want him to be able to heal people. I think I want, one of the Wonder Twins to be able to heal. I think that is probably best. And then he can have... Yeah. Okay. Are there numbers under acquisition? Yes. Acquisition times 10, times 2, times 5. Does that mean you have to use them? This is a real question. Does that mean you have to use them that many times before they can learn that? Or does that... No, that can't be, because then you'd only have to use Thunder twice to learn Thundara. I guess that's why they give you 4 party members now. So what does acquisition mean? It'll teach you? Okay. Yeah, that's right. If I only had 3 people, it's like one of the Magicites, one of the Espers is going to be left out. That sucks. Okay, I'm going to turn encounters off, and it's almost time for me to sign off anyway. But I'm going to turn encounters off for this moment. And I'm going to go sleep in an inn, because I need to... Although we're supposed to be here anyway. Wow, that place was so surprising. That place, that creepy sketch alley place was so weird. That was so bizarre. It's just how quick they learn the spell just by fighting. You get points when you win a battle. Oh, it's multiplied by that rate. Oh, okay. So the multiplication is higher for the first spell, but then it's lower for the next spells because they want you to work harder to get the next spells. That would make sense. Okay, well, in the last 15 minutes that I have, or like, yeah, in the last bit, I want to go fight some enemies, and I want to use some Espers, because I want to see what happens. Show me that sweet Esper action. Give it to me. That definitely makes me feel a lot more powerful, and it helps because I can give magic to everybody, even if they can't use magic. I like the opportunity I have to heal my party members without only having either Celeste or Terra in my party. Oh, I thought they were already on. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Here I am, out in the open, wandering around. Oh, rock wasps, iron fist, get ready. Wait, what? Wait, I can't use... What? Oh, here we go. Yeah, confusion. Lunatic voice. Okay, that did nothing, but that's okay. Oh, that put him to sleep. Okay. So... Oh, just kidding. She just went to sleep. Cool. Love that for her. Judgment Bolt. I remembered that's what. Ah, lightning. Wow, that did not do a whole lot of damage. That restores all the party's HP. Wow, okay. That's what we're working with. Got it. That didn't do as much as I thought it was going to, but that's okay. What was that? It was like a capybara that just appeared. What? What? Do I have a mithril knife? I don't remember. Yeah, Crappy Barbara. I don't know what it was, or maybe it was a. No, I do have one, and that doesn't help me. Okay, wow. Okay, so wait. Okay, well now I want to see. What? Wait a minute. Katsi already knows Imp? Why? Is it because I already knew it? Cat Rain. That was... Okay, so when you call on them, they have one move that they use. And that's like confuse all enemies. But then you can learn how to confuse one target, inflicts imp status on target, or removes it if it's already inflicted. Oh, interesting. Causes the target to float in midair. Okay, real question. Why would you want anybody to float? It's white magic, so that means it's like good magic. So why would you want anybody to float? Oh, okay. That's fair. He's got Siren. Oh, whoops. He's got Siren, which can learn... Siren silences all enemies, but then it can learn Sleep, Silence, Slow, and also Fire, weirdly, but okay. And then gradually restores parties' HP. Oh, gradually restores it. Okay, but then you can also learn Cure. You can also learn Cura, Regen, Poisona, and Libra. Okay. And then he has Ramu, which can learn Thunder. Attacks with... Okay, so that is a Judgment Bolt. That bathes all enemies in lightning. Not super powerful, but he can learn Thunder, Thundara, and Poison. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. I like that. Great. Wonderful. Interesting. Let's go sleep in an inn, and it's time for me to sign off anyway, so it's perfect. I went the wrong way. Well, sometimes this happens during streams, but I feel like we didn't get a whole lot done today, but we did come across a major plot progression, like a plot point. And I am very much looking forward to sneaking into the magical research facility. That sounds very dangerous, but it also sounds great. I am, and that's how we learn spells. Yeah, it gives you a lot more. I mean, it's kind of like materia from Final Fantasy VII, right? Where it gives you a lot of, like, even enemies that don't have strong magic. I mean, you can give anybody magic in Final Fantasy VII because it's all based on materia. So you can put materia in anybody's weapons and anybody's accessories or whatever. And so I like that better than the way that Final Fantasy X did it, where it was like the person just had those spells and that was just it, and you couldn't mix and match anything. And I made it through Final Fantasy X just fine, and it's fine. I'm not gonna be like, I don't feel like I complained about it. If I did, it was only a little bit. I definitely like being able to mix and match and give people, and especially when you have, it's kind of interesting too, because in Final Fantasy X, obviously there's magic in the world, and obviously anybody can, like almost anyone can use it. Although Yuno was the only one that could actually use summons or whatever they were called. I don't remember what they were called. But in Final Fantasy X, it was like, why can't somebody else? Well, I guess they could. They had the sphere levels. That's right. So you could teach other people. But it just took a long time. It took a really long time, depending on how much you were willing to grind. It took a long time for you to make it all the way around to someone else's, like where someone else was on the like sphere level, like the board. So I guess that's true. You could teach other people, but it happened way late in the game, I feel like anyway. It was forever when I found an opportunity to have somebody else like learn how to cure. And it took too long for my taste. And so this is nice. This feels a little earlier, and this feels nice to be able to mix and match and give people, especially in a story like this where magic is literally not used by people like Locke, Sabin, Edgar, all that stuff. Celeste is different, and obviously Terra is different, but that's really nice that they give you the opportunity to be able to give others magic by giving them magicites instead of just being like, well, Celeste is the only person who can cure and everybody else just has to use items until we figure out how to save Terra, you know? That's nice. So I wanted to give healing to somebody else because although Celeste is my strongest magic wielding person, obviously right now I didn't want to just give her only give her access to curing. So that's really interesting. I feel like I spent most of my time today kind of wandering around, and I don't feel like it was a waste of time because obviously any fighting and all that stuff definitely helps me in the long run, but it definitely makes me feel bad for you guys because I feel like it was probably kind of boring, but I don't know. I'm very intrigued by the story, and to be totally honest, if I'm being 100% honest, what you also can do is you can start a thread. Can anybody start a thread? You can start a thread, and I just won't ever look at it. You can start a thread under like gaming or whatever, and then I can just mute it, and then I don't have to look at it, and you guys can talk openly there. Because putting spoiler tags is that's a lot of effort. I mean, I appreciate it because I don't want spoilers, but like if you guys want to start a thread, you are more than welcome to. I like to be able to, yeah, like Dorian said, I like to be able to diversify. It's nice. I mean, yes, obviously Celeste has stronger magical powers, or has actual magical powers, which makes her stronger as far as curing goes, but I don't know, I'd rather have somebody else. Yeah, if I'm being totally honest, I think this story is more interesting than Final Fantasy X's. Don't anybody judge me, but I love the idea of like the magic not being around, and then there's this one character that does have magic. The Empire is after the Espers. We've got to like sneak into the research facility to get the magicites. That's really cool to me. It's not that I didn't enjoy Final Fantasy X story, because I did, but I feel like if I were to rank them, I think this would come in before Final Fantasy X so far. There were some things that they did with Final Fantasy X story that I do feel like they jumped the gun on. There were some reveals that happened like early on that I think happened way too early. And I think they could have held off and packed way more of a big emotional punch if they had like waited. Like, I don't think Titus should have found out his reveal or his, like the whole Titus and his dad thing. I don't think that should have happened until like dang near the end of the game. And the fact that they bring it up so early on was really odd to me. I thought that was very, very strange. But anyway, yeah, so I'll just mute that thread. I won't check that thread until I've at least finished the game. You guys are more than welcome to talk about things in that thread openly. Yeah, this game is the height of its era. 10 was the start of its era, so it's interesting. Yeah, they definitely obviously they made different choices. And I mean, both games work, and it's not that I didn't enjoy 10 at all. I enjoyed 10 a lot. I had a really good time with it. I thought it was really fun. I appreciated all the characters, and it had a lot of great moments in it. And I thought it was a beautiful game. The cutscenes were really beautiful, even for being as old as it is. I really enjoyed it, and I thought the story was great. I thought the music was great. I liked the characters. I liked it all. But story-wise, I think I prefer this one so far. But, I mean, that's obviously just Susie Grace's opinion, so thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Just remember how important you are and how much you matter. You matter so much. Every one of you brings something so different and unique to my community and to the world around you. Don't ever forget that. And also remember to just choose kindness, because you just never know what people are going through or what people have been through. You just never know. Oh, and that's another Final Fantasy game I never got to finish, was Tactics, because my disc broke. So I've been meaning to purchase the new one that they did with voice acting and all that stuff on the Switch, but I just haven't wanted to spend the money. I have too many games I own that I should play anyway. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier today. Every night I don't play games because I think to myself, well, I want to get these things done and get ahead. I want to get these things done. I need to finish these things because I need to get ahead, or I need to be ahead for tomorrow, or then I'll be able to relax once I do all these things. But I never feel like I get ahead because there's always more to do. So I might as well just play a game, or I might as well just do a puzzle because I want to and because I have to recharge my battery. And if I don't, then I'm just grumpy all the next day because I stayed up too late doing things I didn't want to do but felt like I had to. I don't like the feeling. I don't like feeling like I have to earn rest. Like, I'm a busy person. I shouldn't have to earn my rest. I've been busy all day. I've been homeschooling. I've been cleaning up a house. I cook dinner. I take care of my kids. I live stream. I teach I do my homeschooling stuff in the morning. I run errands. I keep the house from falling apart. I do gardening. I do bookkeeping. I do all sorts of things. I absolutely earn just in my day-to-day life. So why do I feel like at night I'm like, well, no, but I can't play a game right now because I need to do these things. And then tomorrow I'll play the game because I'll be ahead, because I'll finish these things tomorrow, or I'll finish these things tonight. So then I can feel guilt-free playing my game tomorrow. And it never works out that way. So give yourself some grace, because as an adult, your to-do list is never ending. There's always going to be stuff you have to do. So at night, like, play that game, read that book, do that puzzle. I don't know. I'm telling this to myself more than anybody else. Oh, look, Locke is a level 12 and everybody else is level 14, 16, 15. Ugh, Locke, you've got some catching up to do, man. I may have to just like, oh, how do I even that out? Because if I keep fighting with these people, he'll always be behind and they'll always be above level. I guess I could go back to Narsh and I could switch parties and do a little bit of grinding with like Locke and Gao. But that seems like it's lame. It'll all come out in the wash anyway. All right. So no stream tomorrow, no stream Thursday. But there will be a stream on Friday. And we will do a Guess the Game scene. So Scarecrow, I am going to ask that you reach out to Chiron and see if Chiron has a song. And then if you would you kindly put that in the general chat, whatever song it is, put it in the general chat so I can find it easily on Friday and I know where to go to find it. So when we listen to it, I can find it easily. Thank you so much. And then obviously just a heads up, I have my dad coming into town next week. He's coming in on Monday morning. I don't know what that's going to do for streams. I don't mean to take a big week-long break in the middle. I mean, it's only 3 streams, but in the middle of Final Fantasy VI, but I just kind of, it's just going to have to play by ear. Because I don't know what it's going to look like when my dad gets here. He likes to take naps in the afternoon. This is the perfect opportunity for him to do that because my girls are also doing their screens. So maybe, but tomorrow or next week is just going to kind of have to be a little play by ear. And that bothers me. I don't like to do things that way, but it is what it is. So everybody enjoy the rest of your day today and the next 2 days. And as always, I appreciate you guys being here. I love that you guys thank me for streaming, but like, I feel like I owe you guys thanks more because I do this because you guys all show up. Like I guess that's not entirely true. I would do it anyway, but like, I don't know. I feel like I should be thanking you guys. Thank you guys for being here and making it worth it. It's so much fun to sit here and also experiencing a game that so many of you have so much love for. That's always a really good experience. I mean, I may not share all of the same like feelings, like I may not think this is the best Final Fantasy game ever, but experiencing it with people who really, really love it is just always a great experience. And this is one of the amazing things about like streaming games is that it's the experience of everything together. It's not just playing the game. I felt this way about Outer Wilds, Mio, Silksong, all that stuff. They were all really enjoyable to play, but I feel like even more so, even Metroid Prime 4, which did fall short of my like opinion of it, like of my expectations, but the experience we had together with it was worth so much. It was worth so much. And so I don't regret playing it at all. I actually feel like I enjoyed it more because I was able to play through it with everybody here instead of playing through it by myself. I think I would have probably been far more annoyed and had a much harder time with it if I just played it on my own. So I appreciate the experience of playing games with like-minded people and with a group of people that, you know, can all come together and be friends and respect each other and be kind and lift each other up. And I just think that's great. So keep being excellent, okay? So I'll see all of you guys on Friday, and we'll do Guess the Game Scene. And apparently, I was thinking of something. What was I saying? I'm reading words. Scarecrow's playing this for the first time too. I think my favorite collective experience so far has probably been Silksong. And then I think Tears of the Kingdom is probably a close second. Or maybe Tears of the Kingdom first. I'm not really sure. But because all of us were kind of playing it all at the same time, like Outer Wilds has been one of my favorite collective experiences with you guys, but many of you have already played it. It was my first time, but many of you already played it. But like Silksong and Tears of the Kingdom, we were all kind of playing together, and that was really, really fun. But anyway, sounds like there's a thread that's been created if people want to discuss spoilers and things in my Discord. So if you'd like, there's the Discord link. Join, talk about it. That's great. I will stay away from it so I don't get any spoilers. But thank you for creating that. Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think of who was playing Tears of the Kingdom at the time with me. I can't really remember. But yeah, Silksong, Metroid Prime 4, and now this. So I love it. It's so much fun. It's way more fun when we play together. Oh, speaking of, well, I'll have to talk to you about it, Wolf. I don't know if I can split the fiction this coming Saturday. I forgot that this coming weekend is what's called General Conference Weekend. Not only is it Easter, but it is also General Conference Weekend, which is when the church has a worldwide broadcast where everybody speaks, all the apostles and the prophet and everybody speaks. And it goes Saturday and Sunday. There are 2 sessions on Saturday, 2 sessions on Sunday. And I feel like we could fit a gaming session in between the sessions, but there's also this baptism that's happening, and I think I should go because it's one of the youths. It's a young man instead of one of my girls, but I feel like I should probably go and support, and that's happening like right in between the sessions. So I will reach out to you, Wolf, about it because I feel like we might be able to make something work, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at it because it's just gonna be a busy Saturday. But anyway, so I will also post a link to that for anybody that's curious. It's a lovely weekend. It is so uplifting. The music is done by the Tabernacle Choir. It's filmed in Salt Lake City at the conference center. It's beautiful. And it is literally just uplifting messages of hope and compassion and kindness. And it's a really wonderful weekend. It's one of my favorite weekends. It happens twice a year, and it's one of my favorite weekends ever. And this year, it happens on Easter Sunday, which is really wild to me, but I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be great. So that's happening this weekend, and I will definitely post a link to it on the Discord for anybody that's curious, because it's a really, really just emotionally and spiritually uplifting weekend. So those are all my announcements and everything. So now I'm gonna go get dinner started for my children, but I appreciate all of you. Don't forget it. Stay excellent. Oh, Echoes of the Eye was so great. I loved Echoes of the Eye. And I will see all of you guys on Friday. Take care, everybody. Adios. It doesn't matter. It's in the past. It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what?